has to be upside, I think. What's goody? What's happening today, lads? Where can I see price drop into? Probably find rejection in here, but I honestly think we continue up to these levels of liquidity here. Personally. Upside, 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 upside. Let's see what we get. But weed open straight up. Gonna be hard to tell you something. Top 3 check. Yesterday's price action almost looks like it's setting up for Muse. So I'm not the biggest fan of how we are trading, I'll be honest. I mean, the framework from yesterday is spot on. We repriced this range perfectly and reacting out of it. So you'd have to play alongside. But then this buy-up is so violent that it's hard to get involved. But sort of drawing up into these sort of above here. Maybe sell off after that. We shall see.
3 trading books in no, there's no correct anything. Top 3 trading books in no. Trading book. Trading book. 3 trading.
Anyone catch anything this morning, today, yesterday? It's just becomes consolidation for the expansion. So you don't want to be shorting this. Stay patient, boys, and see what we get. Slow market session, boys. What's good, Oreo? What's happening, my brother? Fucking oath, my man. That's mad. I appreciate that. Today, looking at the market, I really don't like price action, to be honest. We're not really, you know, moving objectively. We're sort of just chopping pre-news. Non-farm and unemployment, so probably still get some trades, but this is disgusting, bro. This is ugly as fuck. And I'm very different live than I am on YouTube. I mean Instagram. So feel free to hang out, my brother. We can see if we catch anything, but for now, the only thing I really like is I expect this, right? Because when I look at the market from yesterday, we're moving up. High time frame bias is bullish, sold down, buy back up. 4-hour V-shaped recovery. 15-minute for structure. We want to see this leg repriced. We tag 50% right here. We have the reaction. And then you have this inversion here. We inverse, we push above, we reject, we push up here. Fighting with a push up, continue. So start playing into some of these draws. And then yeah. I would like the idea of short, but it's hard. It's hard when you can make sense of both sides, right? Because it's like when you can, I like trading when I can actually frame only one side. You know what I mean? Like here, I can frame long because we tag 50%. We have the inversion. I just logged on here, so at this point, I have nothing because I don't want to be buying long here. Where do I put my stop? You know what I mean? And the way that I trade is I take a 2000 tick inversion setup. So here we push into this. We have this inversion. So I want to play the retrade of this inversion for 1.5R. That's all I do. And as you can see, we have not had anything that we can work off. I marked out this zone, so I'll mark out this inversion area, and then we'll see what happens if we push through, respect. Other ways I might look for it to do this, bottom out, sweet, and then reinverse to the upside, and then I'll take this sort of move. So like this. But yeah, just looking at it, I've seen this sort of movement before, and it just push up, fuck around, find out, fuck around, find out, fuck around, find out. Or we do exactly what you said, short, and it just dies all the way back through here. If I go trade, what happens? Not what I think. What do you trade, bro? Trade futures, forex? Forex. I used to trade forex, bro. You know, it's a mad website. I've been getting that question a few times, like what firms and shit. You probably might know already, but this website, it's run by Riz, but it's really good to compare. They pretty much only recommend top firms, from what I understand. For both futures and forex. So, what's good chart there? What's happening? I'll stay patient today because I'm not seeing some. I'm seeing market move, but I'm not seeing something I can execute on, which is more important. Just came back from the hospital. See my dad, he's actually doing alright, so that's great. It's just very hard when markets, for me, when markets move like this, because you have so much momentum, but unless you're in sort of down here, you're not really positioned well. The only thing that I'm seeing here that I really like is 2000 inversion, which stacks up with a 5000 inversion. We claim above that, and then we retrade back into it. So this is a trade, it's actually really nice. Off momentum for a 1.5, but again, I just looked on here, so I'm gonna take this inversion here. it would pretty much have to push here, but almost inverse down here to then retrade here for me to take it lower. But we did tag into this level. But this is the only thing I would have taken. Potentially, I probably wouldn't have even taken anything else. Taking anything else, chart that, or you're just waiting as well?
Crossing green through the soft walled night. Manhattan says move, so we rise and run. Past Marquee smiles in the Hudson spun. From Chelsea corners to the fair.
Tune, CG. Absolute gun fucking artist on Spotify. Share it. I used to gatekeep my music, but I share it out. Probably shouldn't see it. That's what. 8 PM candles hard to trade. Have made money on it before, but also lost a lot. Always looking for a short on Zao. What do I see on Zao? I do think the Zao needs to reprice as well, so I don't mind short. 50%, buy back up to the high, finding resistance, so you're sort of creating this larger range as well. So you sort of almost have to expect that at least here to here, this might want to reprice down to here, and then decide, and maybe fail to the bottom of the range, or, you know, ideally, maybe come to here and then push out. But, yeah, need a 5-spot, cross-spot challenge. Oh, it's Costa, bro. I didn't even realise. Well, that's a wig out. Needs a 5-spot crossbar challenge, bro. Fuck, how many crossbars did I hit yesterday? I mean, either way, you're gonna have so much resistance here because we've pushed up, failed, sold all the way back down, repriced this is 50%. Basically, this will most likely hold us downwards, possibly until this low at the very least. Or here. My draw would be here rather than here, based on what I see. Although it is, as I said, in pretty bullish recoveries. It's a bit of an ugly range. Market just seems to be in this consolidation period. So yeah, it's hard to say which way it will actually go. hold up my fucking bullish bias, but we definitely yeah, might be a no trade sesh. Just save it for London. For NQ, I think momentum wise long. We tag the 50% here, like to the tick. I do think it can come down, but I think that, you know, it's gonna want to seek higher versus this low. I think this is somewhat of a protected low. So whatever the fuck it does in here, if it does this, if it does this, like, I don't know what it will do, but I can't trade that. That's all. This is NQ, but gold, I still think that the bro, I need to remove this song. I fucking hate this song. Fuck, you know. What do you think of side trades? Gets a lot of hate. But I think he's cool. Real results, fake results. No one knows. No one ever knows. Even if it was fake, hard to fake it. If it was real, not many people want to believe it. So I watched a lot of his videos on YouTube, and I think I like him. Like, got no hate for anyone, bro. As a place to learn trading, maybe not. But yeah, I think he's cool. Yeah, and the thing with ICT is it's honestly just a framework to understand markets that have existed for a long time. Yeah, Mamba FX, I don't follow him anymore, I don't keep up with anything, but he's first guy ever got me into trading, I'll be honest. I used to buy signals and lost a lot of money trading a personal account. FXXG, I don't know, he trades in a way that I would never want to trade, like long term, but I do follow him because he's just cool, bro. You know? I like FXLXG as a dude, you know, as a bro. Fucking, and that's the thing, no one understands when they see a streaker at the Super Bowl. Broski's a day trader. And no one even knows who he is. They just see the video of someone running in the field, outrunning people. It's funny as fuck. He streaked with Ray-Ban Metas on. I respect it. Yeah, well, what's a fine for streaking? You know what it is, bro? It's marketing. It's not even that bad, bro. I don't know, that's true though. If it's $1,000 fine, that's honestly not even. I don't know if I would have the balls to do it, but. Not a bad marketing investment. I know. The world gets, the rich get richer, bro. That's how it works. You did. You made 300k. What the fuck? The more you know, that's real trading. Oh, yeah. Fuck, whatever makes money. Fuck. I'd get tackled by a few grown men for 300k. Bit of entertainment for everyone watching anyway. Nah, I don't know if I actually would, but you know what I mean? If it's $1,000 fine and then, but yeah, you probably could get done for some sort of inside information or something if that's actually how it works. I'm not sure how it works. Yeah, they did. I remember about that. All good, Oreo, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for fucking even joining for a little bit, bro. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you, Oreo, brother. Have a good day, my man.
Shoes tap quiet in a private rhyme. Head grows taller over time. Headlines fade to watercolor. My shoulders lengthen, thoughts grow smaller. If static tries to take my view, I switch to down to something new. No need to fight, no need to prove. I pick a tempo, build.
That's what I mean. You get this little consolidation and then you just continue to run up. So it makes it super difficult. And you can't really fade this. These are pretty much all breakaways. On a higher time frame, this forms that 1 hour no retrade fair value gap. So even though there's 15 minutes of tapping and going, but this higher time frame just starts creating these really aggressive buy up candles. This is the current rule, which is this high here. Yeah. I ain't gonna force anything with this sort of, you know, PA. Got this little cut on my finger. It's fucking stinging. There's that run. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. So hard to get involved. Probably something in the lower time frame. Right here. Sweep the low, reverse. Look at that. Oh, come on. Stop moving for some reason. If we take this high, sort of invalidates this as any sort of resistance, so I probably this is enough for based on trades. Doesn't count the trades properly. Like that one probably skews the fucking stats. What's with Zuko? What's happening, bro? Lovely, lovely. Same as me, brother. Chilling out, kicking back. I mean, the market's bullish for its foreseeable future at the moment. Catch anything trade today, Zuko? Zuko? Oh, you don't? It's probably for the better, bro. To be honest, sometimes feels like that. I appreciate you, my man. At the moment, consistency is okay. Got ourselves in drawdown after a couple losing days. One more, no fine. Stay patient. Took a win, put us above. One more L, one more win, back out of drawdown. Plenty of setups missed. Plenty of bad trades that I shouldn't have been in. Setups working. In terms of reads, I'm on quite a good win streak. In terms of executions, I'm at a break even. So I just got to execute. I don't know if you tapped into yesterday's stream, but I bought this yesterday. Sweep the high, 50%, expecting more downside. Push back into 50% here. Trade a decent version. On the close though. So the trade looks something like that. And then I did mark this out once we swept that low, that we could push back up with the internal. And I spoke through it but didn't take this one. But all good reads, all good reads. 19, maybe even 18. I've got to find my statements. But I definitely started trading before the age of 20. 25 now, so 5 to 6-ish years. I started trading in COVID. If you want to get into it, bro, I think, yeah, like, I started on demo. Personally, I did as well. I started on demo. And I didn't like it because it wasn't real money, but it's obviously the best place to learn because it isn't real money. But I'm also a big believer in you learn by doing. So obviously if you're 17, depends how much money you have saved up or how much you make. But as long as you follow a rule of never trading with more than you make per week, that's a good start. But definitely start on demo. Depends what you want to trade, futures or forex. With forex, there's plenty of places to trade demo. Are you Oz based? I'm just trying to give US. Yeah, I mean any broker. Like I don't know what you have locally, Robinhood or CMC's alright. Interactive Brokers okay. Plus 500's okay. A lot of people, even Topstep use this. But watch out. That said, you learn by doing. You pretty much. The best analogy I've ever heard is a doctor will go to university or college for 7 years and be in $300,000 of debt to be able to charge and make $300,000 a year. Trading is no different. So we might spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and everyone might follow a different timeline. But every year that we lose 10 grand or 50 or 100 or 5 or even $100, whatever your stage you're at, it's intuition, it's education. And if someone told you that you would lose 300 grand and fail at trading for 7 years, but then you could make 300K for the rest of your life, would you still do it? And the answer for me is always yes. If you ask yourself that question and it's no, then trading probably isn't the best thing, because it works the same. The best thing about it is your learning curve as well isn't dependent on anyone else. So you're 17, you could lock in on demo for 1 year, prove yourself to be profitable, follow a system, build consistency and discipline, and by the time you're 18, you'll be making more than a doctor who graduates at 19 and he starts getting paid at 26. But it takes a lot of effort to be consistent on demo for such a long time, build that consistency. So my personal path that I followed is, as soon as I had money to invest into trading and fucking doing it, I did it. And that meant losing a lot of money multiple times, but I obviously developed a skill, as you'd fucking hope so. You know what I mean? You would hope that over time it develops better. But we're still not anywhere where we need to be, you know? I was a failing student, now I think I'm just passing my exams. Yeah, it's a good timeline, you know what I mean? It's a realistic timeline. I think I'm very close to the break-even stage for myself. Like if I push the gas, I could probably fight with failing prop firms getting payouts and whatnot, but I'm trying to just limit my costs, and then once I get some consistency, get some payouts, then I'll scale and then I'll be alright with losing some accounts and whatnot. But for me, this consistency is the main thing. Get into drawdown, build myself out, pass the account, prove that it's profitable, and then I can start going, alright, now I want some backup evals and some backup whatever. That's what we're playing at the moment. Still using this as an error projection. So then now this inversion for me is not important if I'm expecting downside. We are in this zone where I can expect reversals, swap the high. We're in a higher time frame inversion as well, 5,000 here, or above. So I do not really like this. I'd have to see a lot of displacement come through here to take any short. So when I see this sort of sweep the high, push through instant, and especially here if we're pushing near the high, like I much prefer a tag into it and sell off through. But this is an external high. This is an inversion and it has still an internal. So if we do get a nice candle closure, I will possibly try to take a short for 1.5 for a reprice back into some of these entry prices, which would match up with this break-even point for anyone that got in long. We shall see. We shall see. I ain't the biggest fan of going counter trend on such a bullish market. I really need to expect reversal. If this is at 50%, it is. So I might have to, yeah, like I said, depends. We need to close. We need to close. It's a big inversion as well. I'm not the biggest fan of huge inversions. I'd much prefer it to be like here or here. But the setup is the setup, boys. We don't act on emotion currently. I'm not the biggest fan of this. Because there's also seeing your setup, but there's also for me like if I open up a chart and you know when you feel like the market is gonna support your ideas, like yesterday when I came in and I saw this and then I saw this, I'm like, alright, I think the market's gonna support the idea that it wants to come for this low and be sort of objective. When I come into this and I see this is yesterday's trading and knowing that we have the news, I'm not the biggest fan of this, but it's to close all the way through, boys. And we're gonna have to work and see how we respect here. So this one actually, chart that may have some trade management in it in terms of going break even or reducing stop early based on the market if I do take some of this low. But we'll let the market tell us the way that it's wicking and struggling here. Yeah, I understand that. I think it will definitely come as well, but like having this consistency dialed, you know, it makes it a lot easier to then have a little bit of intuition with trade management. But if I start managing trades and then saying, oh, I shouldn't have done that, and then the next trader takes something and then I try something else, so as long as the core thing is similar, then yeah, I agree. I do agree. At the moment, again, we're not closing here. We're not displacing as well. This is a huge thing as well, boys. Like, this is the thing. My mind's working through some things. We've moved quickly up after this consolidation. All I just need to see is this just, you know, push through with aggression. Wicking and then 7 base showing support here. 5,000 is really, really nice close out of this area. But then we also have this 5,000 gap printing up. So this now becomes a fight between who wins, buyers or sellers. At the moment, buyers are definitely stronger. What is Broski's volume node zone? Pretty high area volume for today and yesterday, so yeah, I don't know, man. I'll be honest, we're not getting the closure anyway, so if like we don't get this doesn't happen, I can't really take anything. And if anything, it just keeps me out of a bullish market, which is okay, and that's why I trade the way I trade. 'Just gotta stay patient. You've been getting a few payouts, chart there. Been doing well. You've been getting some payouts. I know you said your sort of thing is payout, buy more accounts, add to the scale. $1,000 was retraded, quite nice. 2 funded. New to pro, that's right. But you trade successfully on personal or? Yeah. Me and you both, brother. Me and you both. I'm fucking heavily in the red. P&L, but in terms of the mindset, definitely break even. You know, the fact that I can comfortably just sit here and trade these Topstep evals for fucking days to weeks on end is break even. Like, it just means I don't lose, I don't make money. It's extremely true what you just said. It feels like this recent, I haven't felt like this in a while. And honestly, I YOLO'd evals all the time. I don't know what you are a dad, you have probably children and whatnot. I'm 25. So I'm not sure what your financial standing is. I'm sure it's in a pretty decent spot. But I don't want to make an assumption. Regardless, I have the money to sort of YOLO some evals. I just, that whole year of losing so much money and then having to just not be able to trade, like not being able to trade for 6 months, it really fucking drove me. Yeah, I rate the name. It's got a really catchy name as well. Like, just in, I'm not sure what your plans are long term, start documenting some of this stuff, but a lot of people respect, like, dads that get into it, so probably have your own sort of niche that you can probably go into it as well. I'll give you a bit of inspiration for you, Chart, that there's only 2 people on here, so share some wisdom with you, even though I'm younger. It's really good stats. This guy has grown a lot just on X. And honestly, he's just a dad that's a farmer. He just lives on a farm and trades and makes a lot of money. Takes like big payouts with Tradeify. He just owns a farm and he just trades. So obviously I'm not saying you're like this guy, but it just goes to show. What Propfirms I use at the moment. So currently I'm on Shitstep. Do not recommend currently. I don't think Topstep's a bad firm long term. But with everything going on, Topstep is not priority. So Tradeify, number 1 for me. It just is. People will say Lucid and is above Tradeify. Tradeify is been around for longer. They paid out 135 million in payouts, right? Lucid is a newer firm, but they are Tradeify pretty much. Like, they are what Tradeify was when they first started. First 2 has to be Tradeify or Lucid. I'm not sure why Lucid's wigging out, but Alpha Future is also good. Because Alpha Capital Group is their Forex division and they've been around for longer than these stats will say. And my Funded Futures is just, yeah, always been around. So these are my top 4 at the moment, in order probably as well. Tradeify, Lucid, Alpha Futures, MFFU. I will still be trading with Topstep because I like Topstep platform. I think that Topstep have way too much financial backing to go under. It isn't like when I got scammed. It's very different. But they are really hurting their brand image with everything going on. So stick to Tradeify if you do buy an account. TFD, use the code bro in the bottom right. But Lucid trading, if you want the honest truth, because I help people out more than I protect myself. If you're a new user, you can get into a Lucid Flex account with no activation fee for $65 at the moment. So this is actually the cheapest on market account that you can get. And it has the same rules as Topstep, 50% consistency on eval, no consistency in funded. So this is honestly the best prop firm account in the space currently. This is currently the best prop firm in my opinion currently. And the reason being is You know, they are more expensive, but they do have these sort of flexibilities, lower profit targets, lower drawdowns. Again, slightly more annoying consistency, but no consistency in the funded, and then daily payouts, $1,000 per payout. You essentially could get funded with this, and within 5 days take out 5,000 per day, 5 accounts, 1,000. In a week, you could take out 30k if you obviously, you know, the perfect world. But yes, hopefully that helps, brother.
Turn down the noise, I clear the lane. 4 count breath, I ride the train. Eyes on one smoke, on ahead. Clutter phase, I lose the dread. One task, one tone, hand steady, phone gone. Small move, then more. I'm here for the core. Focus, flow, let it grow, breathing slow. I'm in the zone. Focus, flow, steady roll. Do one thing and let it go. Focus, flow, steady roll.
Peachy, who's Peachy?
And let it go. Keep it clean, keep it calm, eating breath, body, mind.
Market is slow, like I said. So it is it's not the most ideal trading conditions for me.
No rush, no track, just a smooth white flag. I lean into the line and the line treats me fine. Focus, flow,
Super slow marks.
breathing slow, on the zone. Focus, flow, steady roll. Do one thing and let it go. Focus, flow, steady roll. Do one thing and let it go.
9th of August 2015. Bro is getting old, man. But yeah, like, this is what I mean. Market's so bullish, you just have to fucking go with the trend. And there's no way I can get involved here. Like here, if you're on a really small scale time frame, you could keep trading higher, but I just don't. I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with the market right now, being honest. This is the hardest part about trading, boys. Chart that is already learning too quick. Yes, bro. Futures variant of NAS. So this is not Forex, unfortunately, but this is still NAS. NQ is NASDAQ, and NASDAQ is NQ. Is the NASDAQ, which is the same as US 100, which is the same as NAS, which is the same as the futures version. The only, oh shit, sorry boys. The only difference between futures and Forex, for anyone that doesn't know, is the spreads, right? So if I get into 15 contracts right now, here, this is a practice account. Let me just make sure it's not copied. And I buy this, right? I get in and it runs into profit and I'm out, right? In Forex, this would have been like a negative $500 loss, right? I was in max contracts there, 15 minis. Well, not really, 15 micros, but anyway. the point is, I do. I just don't have Tradeify accounts right now. But the point is, where you get in
Order filled.
is very close to, you know, where the market is. You know, if I just
Order
spam
filled.
entries
Order
here,
filled.
and I want to take it at this high because I think that's going to happen, or whatever else, you know, let's just try get this little push,
Order filled.
and then we're in profit. Like, do I recommend trading like this? No, but this is futures. You will not be able to do that on Forex. Anyway, back to my 3 micros and proper trading. Tradeify is basically the same. You just got to learn how to use Tradeify. There's a few settings, like people think that you can't do limit orders and you can't drag stop losses and things. You actually can. You just have to fuck around with it, and it's obviously not the most user-friendly platform. But you can set up daily loss limits, you can set up all these parameters and things to help you be more consistent, stick to things. I just really do like Topstep X. I get a lot of hate, but I like it. It is a really nice platform to use, Topstep X. But Tradeify there's nothing wrong, and their copy trader is go. Tradeify is also pretty good for live account, I believe, and they also have demo. I hope that helps, bro. So we are just pushing up, you know what I mean? Next spot for resistance is this, but again, I think we're just gonna run. Like, we're so bullish. This becomes your consolidation into external. Manipulate and distribute. Combine that with 50%. Framed longs makes sense. But I'm still okay to trade the retracement, because eventually this then creates a range that then needs to be repriced as well. You just don't know where it's going to stop. But, you know, Asia creates this range. London might, you know, consolidate. New York taps and goes. Or we do that pre-London, pre-Asia. We start retrading. London comes, we push up, and then New York just continues through. So with that framing in mind, I'm going to stay long biased and look for potential short in any area that can make sense. So here as well. Prefer this. It's 5 50,000 inversion here as well. So this, yeah, not the best price action yesterday. That makes it hard for me to draw zones to. Didn't inverse this, so we respected it. That becomes invalid. We're creating a new one now, so we'll see if we can actually form that. But we are coming into now like 6.8 of this zone. So again, this as a area for potential reversal. If we get something, will be, you know, we need to print the gap. And we can take. Wait for it to form first. It's still printing bullish, right? Because this is also a small inversion, so it retraces this to go higher. I can't trade that. You probably find that although I can't trade this, this might actually set down for a little bit on this close. Above the high into 6.8. You might see this. Something like this. I wouldn't take this, by the way. I'm just saying what I see. Let me make that clear. Would never take. I would in the past, but not anymore. I mean, if you want to have it at the swing high, the 1.5 is even shorter. Let's say what it would do to keep ourselves entertained, which is something I like to do sometimes when I'm not taking a trade, just fucking throw in random positions that I shouldn't be doing anyway, because you don't want to train your mind in a bad way. But I'm alright with that these days. And if this does fail, it just then confirms what my original thesis and analysis is, which is don't trade it. I know what I'm looking for, so that's why I wouldn't take it. I guess it's almost fucking dumb to say that as well, because it's like, why do you have the position on if you wouldn't take it? But at least we can all watch a trade that might play out or not without risking it, so it's a little bit more entertaining than not. And this is why, boys. The market is bullish. Your brain will start playing tricks with you on why going down makes sense. I don't like Asia session today. I don't. I really don't. I don't think I'm going to take any trades this session. So if you are here watching and you want me to take a trade, it's very, very unlikely. To be honest, it's extremely unlikely. I don't like this. We are in this zone, we've swept this high. We inverse this with so much aggression. But then the risk to reward of shorting this, you know, must stop. Yeah, I know. You're waiting for that, what? Period. You used to trade like... Was it you that trades the last 10 minutes of a candle in the first 10 minutes of the next hour? Or is that someone else? There's a guy I used to know, he used to only trade... I don't know if it's PLV. So here, right? He's looking for reversals that form in the last 10 minutes of an hour and the first 10 minutes of an hour, because look at the hourly chart, which is the macro, but let's look at this as an example, which is where we are currently, right? So for this wick to form, anyway, that's a shit drawing. For this wick to form, right? This wick, these two wicks here, if you guys are with me. For this to form, what needs to happen is within the last 10 minutes, alright? Bit of trading education, 750 to 810. You want to see, let me mark something out as well on the hourly. I'll explain something. I don't know if this will help anyone. Alright, so we've got that 750, 810, and then we also want to have these body closes, right? So I'll mark this out at level. So this here, this is the wick forming. All of this is the wick forming. So not only happens in 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 minutes, right? But if you're expecting a reversal to occur, you want the 1 hour to print that lower wick, close on the 8 o'clock hour. So now this is everything from 7 o'clock onwards. So we're 7 o'clock. This is the candle, right? This is the red candle. This is the top wick. This is the bottom wick. That is the 1 hour candle. Right, this is the 1 hour candle. And then you have your 8 o'clock here. Might be confusing you, but anyway. This is 7 to 8, so this is your, 7 to 8 candle. And then you have your close back in the range, green candle, and then your next hourly candle does this, right? And then this is a reversal. That now looks like this. Right. Sell down, close back in, print up. I don't know if that helps anyone in understanding when you can expect sometimes things to happen, but that is how a lower time frame relates to a higher time frame. Well, yeah, it's like it genuinely has to work like that. When people say price is fractal, that's what they mean. Because every candle makes up another candle. You know what I mean? This 15-minute candle, this 15-minute candle, let's say here, right? This is 12 o'clock, right, midday for us in Australia. So that's the low, this is the open, this is the close, and this is the high. Open, low, high, close, or high, close, right? This is how candles are formed. You have the open, the low, the high, the close. Bullish candle. This is a bullish candle, right? We open here, we push down, push up, we close, push all the way up here, and we close here. This creates a bullish candle. So with this in mind, this 12 o'clock candle, we go into the 1 minute. We open at 12, we wick down, touch, push up. For this 15-minute candle, we push all the way up here, and then on the 16-minute, we close down here. That creates a bullish 15-minute candle. So this is all noise when you look at it on the 15-minute chart, right? Because it's just one big candle, but that's what happens. So now we did pretty much, you know, I don't know, I'm just chatting shit about it, but that is, hopefully that helps. That is the fractal nature of price. That's why it's very easy to get caught up in the lower time frames, but unless you're looking at what's actually happening in the higher time frames, this 1 hour reversal wouldn't make sense with inverses. Push it up. Struggling, but still pushing up regardless, and we're not getting any displacement to the downside. We do have this internal sweep 3-minute inversion sort of holding us down, but nothing I can take on the 2000. This would still be in, but again, I don't think it works out.
So basically, you can explain that.
One sec, boys, be back in a sec.
Hands unclenched, the sky feels new. Love in the quiet, nothing to prove. We stay present, keep our groove. Right now is gold. We hold it. Right now is gold. Don't fold it. Simple and slow. We own it. Right now is gold. We hold it tonight.
Let's see if this would play out. Like me taking this now that it's reinversing this, it sort of tried to take above and it swept. It might be the trade that I take. But if I take a closure of this, I might take a quick trade. If I take, but I don't know, I don't really like it. I don't know if I want to risk capital on it.
Sparkles on my jacket, sequins on my sleeve. This ain't just a party.
I may take.
To believe my shoes are loud, my hat's on tilt, walking like I own it.
I do expect us to hold up here at a minimum. We have this support, which is probably going to hold us back up.
Shining so bright, turning heads left and right all night. Call me a comet, call me a flame, dressed for the moment. Remember my name.
Because when I look at this in a higher time frame, this is just bullish, you know what I mean? It's just so bullish, it's potential.
Glitter in my hair, they say less is more, but I don't care. Bold and brash, I
I have to play that. Longs for me makes sense because we've already repriced this.
symphonies, confetti falls on center stage. This is my world. Flip the page and my
I'm not gonna risk capital on it. I don't trust the setup enough. Here. 5, 3, 2, 3. I like it earlier, but we're trading so slow that for me it makes it difficult. If I was trading on a lower time frame, I think I would like it. Yeah. Like we are inversing a lot of now, you know, area. This could just be a tap and run. So, but this 2000 will have to trade based on 5, 2, 5, 3, 2, 3. What's that look like here? Yeah, you're gonna buy some entry here if you took sort of off the midpoint of this one. That's all you need really. I mean, premise of anything is what must come down. So it's like, at some point, this is gonna come back down. It has to. It has to. It's the only way that a market can work. It's just you don't know when this top is gonna be put in when we're bullish, right? Like, this could just be another little consolidation for us to go higher. So for me to trade on a 2000 that I wanted to come all the way down here is very unlikely. Unless I actually expect price to come down. I don't. I expect price to go up. So I've got a bullish bias. Trading bearish in that bullish bias is dumb. Trading bullish in a bullish bias makes sense. Like had we printed a red inversion here and then invest, or had we printed, you know, a stronger sell-off here, and then I would be more confident in taking like this, and then like this. I'd be much more confident taking this as a trade than anything else, you know. Yeah, and I think for anything like on the time frame that you're probably trading on, it's a fucking banging trade because you have everything aligned here: sweep, inversion, displacement, retrade. Quicker in and out. I mean, in a market like this, you need to be on that lower time frame scale to be able to, if you're going to take short, you want to be in and out. You don't really want to be holding anything when it's so bullish. If we're wavy like we were the last couple of days, you know, like, then it's alright to take those little up and downs because you're trading with what the market's doing. But this whole run-up thing makes it hard. And at the end of the day, if we don't inverse this, what does it say? No displacement, and this just becomes a gap that just continues us higher, which is generally what happens. You know what I mean? If we respect the gap, we usually trade away from it. If we inverse the gap, we usually trade through it. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes you inverse a gap and then it doesn't work. Like if I can find an example here, let's say this small gap, there'd be people that are taking this long after it inverses and we trade back above. And they take this, this is the bottom, we swept external, and then they want to start targeting here. But then it does it one more time, and then you get it, and then you get the bottom put in. So this similar thing here, right? Say it inversed, take that first stab, and it probably trades back through it, and then you probably get that little reprice move. So it's better to stay patient until you really see something that you want to see, and then get involved on that move. And you, like, for fucking good monkey in this case, he was confident, that's why he made money. Long silver, let's see what silver is saying. Ooh, beautiful. Momentum, momentum, momentum. Cappuccino. I mean, I like longs. Sweat external, push out, push down. Respected. Respected again. Draws here. And you said TP is 75th, 83th. So in this, above this high. As a TP. 83, 530. I'll leave it here to track your trade, bro. Dead market for me for sure this session.
A crystal soul, you're the half that makes me whole. Erase the lines, erase the noise, find the silence in my voice. Effervescent, sharp and true, me and you, let it flow. Silver fly, liquid gold, just a pause.
What have I done now? What have I done, boys? Fucked it up, boys. You guys can hear me. I actually deleted the chat on my stream and stuff, but I don't know how to get it back. Ah, fuck's sake.
Gold reflections, shades of Bulgari, God's impressions, lead up the rose before the sun sets.
Alright, I'm here.
One kiss,
Alright, I'm here. YouTube Studio?
ti amo, ti amo, ti amo, ti amo, ti amo, ti amo.
Slow market. I'll work it out after, boys. I've just got the stream up now on something else, so I can see if anyone types. I don't think anyone has, but either way, it's all good. Slow market, brother. I might have to get off this shit about 5 minutes, man. Sorry. Oh, I fixed it. Up and up and up and up. Go with the trend. The trend is your friend. We hear it all the time. I would have loved to take longs. Love to. Doesn't make so much sense. And the problem is, as well, for me, something to be wary of is just you see it go up for so long that you really try to convince yourself that a seller has to come, and it doesn't have to. This can just move up, and then just start chopping. So really and truly, this is just a no trade session, which is okay. Let's see what the new Topstep news is, boys. What has unfolded? I know that the intraday thing was not true. They just that is huge, boys. They changed their payout cap to 10 grand per account. 40% consistency. 10k payout cap is that's huge. I don't know if this is legit or not. Oh, this is an error. Don't even worry about me, brother. Chatting shit, bro. It would have been nice. Apologies, my brothers. We have to stay with the Topstep news as it unfolds, you know what I mean? know what I'd want to see in this short little period I have left for my session. People are saying on Lucid you can have 10 accounts. Is that true? Oh, why active funded accounts as I suspected. Super slow market, boys. Nothing's really happening, so I might have to call my session here. Man, I really want to fucking take something, but just fucking around, not really funding out anything. Probably expect some sort of little down move now, but I don't think it's going to be aggressive. Probably going to be weak and then buy back up. But I think, yeah, I'm not going to fucking waste mental capital. Just spend the next couple of hours chilling out over the gym and then come back in London. See if price actually clears up. Because at the moment, we have moved fucking nowhere in 2 hours, 25 points in 2 hours. On days like this, you'd be thankful to be a trader because this is saying go do anything else but trade. We had the same amount of points in the first fucking, in the open. 20 points in 2 minutes, and then we've been in a fucking 35 point range for 2 hours. For me, the idea would be that we need to reprice this whole thing, but we're so bullish that our reprice of this is probably pretty likely. So even just into these underneath this low. And then probably maybe continue up so then, but I ain't gonna be unless something's super clear. But I'm probably just gonna get off and yeah, go do that so I can come back in London. So yeah, boys, probably call it here. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Dub, chart that, Talon, fucking PLV, Nada, Zuko, Oreo, CG. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here, watch this just fucking wick up and down and try and take the first thing that I see because it's just unhealthy. So yeah, I'm off, guys. time that comes back to me being gone. But adios, my peoples. I will catch you in a few hours' time. Not sure if it's delayed or not, but yes, much love to everyone. Yeah, the trip. Thanks and goodbye.